And I'm so happy to have this in my hour because when I had my first child, I realized very quickly that they don't really like standard thermometers, right? So I very quickly had to invest in a touchless thermometer. Not only are you getting a wonderful gift for a family, for wellness, we really think every family in America should have this set. You're getting that touch-free thermometer, but you're also getting your pulse oximeter. Why do you need a pulse oximeter? In the past, only people that had pulmonary issues, that type of thing, wanted to have these or needed to have these. Now we're finding that people are self-diagnosing, they're staying home, you're doing doctor's appointments on Skype, right? You need to be able to know your vitals. So very much like when you get to a doctor's office, what's the first thing they do? They pop the little thing on your finger, and then they take your temperature, right? Those are the first things they do. And then they also take your blood pressure. Well, you're gonna be able to do this now at home. I'm gonna try to turn that on for you, there it is. You're gonna be able to do this now at home with your own two-piece set from HoMedics. This is a brand that has been a leader in wellness for over 30 years. There you can see my blood oxygen saturation. I can take my temperature. These days, there are shortages, and we know that people are just not getting these in stock, and you don't want to buy a no-name brand. You want to buy a brand from people that you know, a company that you trust. This is a two-piece set that is vital, and it makes the best gift for anybody on your list. From HoMedics, you're getting both today. You even get the batteries included for both your oximeter and your thermometer. This is 730-581, and to tell us all about it is our good friend and wellness expert. Her name is Lisa Kirshner. And Lisa, you can find a flood in the market. Everybody's trying to sell these things these days, but the difference with HoMedics, they've been around since 1987, and they have clinical accuracy. This is not a gimmick, it's not a toy. This is the real deal. Welcome back, darling.
This is what you will find in a doctor's office. I have to say, first of all, your stats looked amazing. You had a really low resting pulse rate and your blood oxygen level was high. This is an amazing bundle. You're right. It's coming from HoMedics. They're the absolute leader in bringing health and wellness solutions into our homes since 1987. Both of these items are clinically accurate. Both come with warranties, and both have batteries included. So HoMedics did what it does best. It has thought of everything you need for these items, and they're shipping it right to you. I love that you mentioned there's been some scarcity of both of these items. Not only are you getting this exclusive HSN bundle, but you're getting it at really a phenomenal price. Listen, I want to talk to you about what these guys do. So I was thinking about your three little kids, because you have to know that taking their temperature is a challenge, not with the contact-free thermometer. Not only is this easy to use, it's a point and shoot, but you see that chart there? It shows the green, the yellow, the red. The green means your temperature is fine. The yellow, a little elevated. Red, you're having a fever. And that is so simple. Even a child can use it. And it also takes temperatures in 4 ways. So it takes your body, but it also takes liquids. They're showing the bath water. You don't want to put your baby into a bath that's too hot. You can take room temperature readings so that you know if it's too hot or too cold in a room. And then you can also take the temperature of a liquid. So if you're cooking, if you're making a baby's bottle, if you've got a hot cup of tea coming out of the microwave that you need to serve somebody, again, you just press the button to switch the mode from surface to body. You point the meter, and boom, you've got your number. This will store up to 50 temperatures. You can switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit, and it also allows you to do it on, so it's so simple to do, even if someone's moving around. You can turn that sound off too. That's one of my favorite things. Now, Donna's showing one of my favorite features about the oximeter, which is kind of nerdy, but it's that when you turn the screen, right, it's responsive. So it'll read vertically, it'll also read horizontally. That might not seem like much, but again, that's HoMedics knowing what our customers need. And when you're trying to care for someone who is in the bed, or if you're trying to monitor yourself, that ease of reading is crucial. Right. Nice, big bright LED monitor. The way that you want to do it, both of these are non-invasive. You just take your finger, put it in there. It's got an LED light. You should leave your hand flat to get a proper reading, but I'm going to show it to you. You put it on your index, middle, or ring finger, and there you see it's my pulse ox, which is 97 right now. Anything over 95 is an excellent reading. If it's below 90, certainly your doctor will have told you about that. God forbid anyone out there is having an event, but anyone who is monitoring their vitals for their doctor knows that these are the numbers that they're asked to monitor hourly. And, you know, this is a new normal that we're in. It's not just this pandemic, which is, thank God, coming to an end. But as cold and flu season comes back, we are all more aware. We monitor our blood sugar. We monitor our weight. We monitor now your pulse ox rate. So my husband, for instance, he's got low blood pressure. A lot of times, Leslie, when he stands up, he'll feel dizzy or sluggish. And I can't tell you the peace of mind. It never occurred to me I could have an oximeter in my home, but having this, having access to these numbers, that way we know what's normal for us.
I know. And Lisa, I bought this. My babysitter, she wanted this as well for her home. You know, it's just something that is a new normal, as you said. And everybody's trying to sell this, but you don't want to buy from the kiosk at the mall. You want to get from a reputable brand, okay? You want that clinical accuracy, you guys. And so trust the leaders, one of the leaders in home and wellness, and that's HoMedics. They've been around for over 30 years. And today, to get them in one set, that's convenience, because I had never done a doctor's appointment from my home or my home office. That's the way they're doing it these days. And now, you know, if you want to go in, they're still going to ask you to take your temperature before you come in. Heck, Lisa, before we come into the HSN building, they take our temperature at the door. I mean, that's just the way it is. I like that with this touchless thermometer, you can't get it wrong. It gives you the green light means good.
That's
you know, yellow is like, let's try this all over again. And the red is like, okay, listen, you might be in a problem. We never, you know, we never tell you to self-medicate or what is it?
Prescribe,
no, I was gonna say like self-assess, but these days, that's what they're telling us to do. They're telling us to take control and monitor our own health. This is a wonderful way to do that with a two-piece set that maybe in the past, you would have never needed an oximeter. I mean, even experts will tell you, no, typically a healthy person never needed an oximeter. Now they're telling us, yeah, it might be a really good investment. And so we thought for this wellness hour, this would be a wonderful giftable for anybody on your list, for any family, for your family as well. I do have to give you a warning though. These have been very popular this season and at this price, because if you try to price these, Lisa, they're getting up there because, you know, it's supply and demand. People want it. To have it for $65.98 is a big deal. We are less than 1,000, Kevin? Less than 1,000 sets if you want it. You gotta jump in right now. It's 730-581. $16.50 allows you to bring it home on that first credit card flex pay. And once again, I mean, it's peace of mind. It's grabbing the bull by the horns, right, Lisa?
Absolutely. And, you know, these come in these two separate boxes. So if you want to gift an oximeter to someone, I have multiple thermometers because I like to have one in my purse for when I'm going somewhere and I know they're going to take my temperature. I want to know what my reading is going to be. And I just love both of these are really well designed. Again, it's that HoMedics difference. Easy to hold, super lightweight, so easy to use. And it is the new normal. This is a must-have, both of these items for any home healthcare kit. And I love this is so simple, even a child could use it. I have to say, I was talking to my Aunt Franny on the telephone before it's her birthday, so I want to wish her happy birthday. And I said, you got to tune in because you want to get this at this amazing price. And I'm so delighted, Leslie, that you brought it.
I know, and our customer knows. I mean, we don't got to sell them on this at all, Lisa. Everybody's jumping in on this. Fewer than 1,000 left if you want it. Your item number here is 730-581. I like that they're coming together. And if you want to split them up into two separate gifts as a great little stocking stuffer, you can do that as well because they're individually boxed, as Lisa mentioned. Lisa, it's good to see you. Stay well and healthy, okay, my friend?
Happy holidays, Leslie. Great to see you always.
Thank you, Lisa. 730-581 is your item number. And with that, how about the ultimate in a little bit of pampering and self-care?